So I guess the theme this year on Potomac, okay, is that Stacy got hot ass breath and she lying about the man she with. That's the theme. That's gonna be the admission to find out what Stacy is lying about. Okay, so in episode 2, meant to be shady, we open up with Ashley at her event. She's still concerned with Stacy and her lie. They talking about Stacy and TJ and Stacy and her ex-husband getting back together. Okay, now listen, it all looks sketchy, but I agree. But Ashley, you don't got your own storyline. Okay, Kay still talking about Wendy not being a good friend to her. Kay lets it be known that Stacy says she's putting up a facade and Stacy thinks Kay is being negative. Kay do got an issue though with everybody in the group. If y'all ain't noticed that, she got an issue with everybody and the way they are around her. But baby, okay, you have to look in the mirror. Stacy does not know why the women are all of a sudden being negative to her. Because you're the target now. You ain't been watching reality TV? Okay. Tia lets everybody know that she's Nigerian and her and Wendy high five each other. Then Stacy jumps in and says she's Nigerian. Okay, Stacy, now you know why everybody got a problem with you? Because you one of those. Ashley comes over to the ladies and say to them, oh, we got something else. We got some entertainment for you. And basically it's naked ladies at the Bloom event. I'm surprised Angel didn't say the bottle girl comment behavior. Okay. Because baby, how you come in wanting to be a duchess, but you got naked women dancing at your Bloom party? Okay, well anyway. Wendy and Stacy, why these ladies can't open a bottle of champagne is puzzling me, okay? Wendy talking about she need her husband to open a bottle of champagne. Stacy talking about I don't do this. Like, girls, y'all get it together, okay? Wendy said, it seems now that the girls are on to you, Stacy. You are back with your husband. What is going on? They talk about Stacy wanting to start a cannabis line because it was said that Stacy went around in the industry talking about Happy Eddie and Wendy and her wanting to start a cannabis line. They flashed back to Giselle talking to some guy. Because you know Giselle and Ashley always got somebody coming up to them to tell them what's going on. But the guy comes up and was like, yeah, she was like, we could be partners. And he was like, I don't even know you. Putting Stacy on blast. So Wendy confirmed that they heard in the cannabis industry that Stacy was going around in the cannabis community saying she wanted to start a cannabis line like Happy Eddie's. And Wendy just wished her the best. And I think that was a good thing to do because, listen, it's money out here for everybody. So what? She want to start a cannabis line like Happy Eddie. So what? People starting candle lines. If they don't make just one candle. Anyway, Wendy handled that well. So we're at Tia's house with Giselle. And I got that she's a little snobby. Just a little snobby. And her husband is the nanny. OMG. This is about the second time she let us know she was way too on hand and foot, so she's not used to working and doing all of these things. But baby, you gotta work to get the bills paid, okay? You got Ashley going on a date with some famous guy that she was dating previously and they working it out. I don't know, whatever. Ashley always gotta make comments about insinuate comments about her getting back in the bedroom. We got Angel and Bobby. They're renting until they can find their home. They still have their home in Colorado. She said they met on Facebook and they have been married for 6 years now. She said she didn't marry him because he was in the NFL, but the perks were good. So baby bitch, yeah, you married him because he was in the NFL and he had some skrilla. That money, the dinero. Tell the truth. Because that's what the luxurious perks come with. Anyway, they talk about buying a new home. She mentions Tia being a real estate agent. So I guess they're going to use Tia. I don't know. Kay had an event that was not filmed, but they flashed back to Kay talking about Wendy again and how she felt Wendy treated her. And Angel pretty much stopped her and said, well, did you at least ask her about her kids? Because in the scene before, Wendy said she may not come to the event because she didn't know she was coming to the event because her kids were sick. So Angel put Kay on the spot. And Kay feel a way about that. So when Kay was telling the ladies about it, she made it seem like she chin-checked Angel. Meaning she called her out on her stuff. Kay was not happy about Angel, doing that. You could see she stopped the whole conversation and looked at her crazy. And in her confessional, she was like, whose side you on? Baby, we got Angel's event. She's it's supposed to be some calm type of event. Angel serves tea. Wendy was the first to arrive. She serves tea to Wendy, and Wendy gets a spike of lemon balm. And Wendy said that was ghetto. I ain't get that, but okay, that's how she feels. Her event was called Truth and Tranquility. She said she does not allow loud talk in her house. But you got guests over. I guess. Okay, if you say so. Okay. Angel is confused why Giselle asked if she was okay with Kay. It's because Kay keeps running her damn mouth behind people's back. Okay, in my opinion. Angel is blindsided because she feels like if Kay had a problem with her, she would have said something. No. She's going around telling everybody she got a problem with you, but ain't letting you know the problem. Okay? Much like she's doing with Wendy. Okay? Here comes hot breath Stacy. They keep talking about her damn breath to the point where Giselle picks up a bowl of mints and was like, make sure you give it to Stacy when she comes in. And they had the nerve to offer her peppermints when she came in because they kept saying her breath is hot. To me, that is rude and inconsiderate. and they could have pulled her to the side, but you know what it is, they don't like her. So they go outside to do a sound bath, and they flash back. Now this is supposed to be a calm, tranquil moment, and they flash back to all the drama that's going on in the group. I can't. Child, they are doing the fireside to talk about all things and let them out and leave it there. They didn't go around the full circle, but okay. However, Kay feels the need to talk about real friendship again. Stacey feels like she needs to show Ashley her divorce papers, which in my opinion, you don't owe her nothing, but okay. Giselle don't believe it. She said there's no stamp or no notarization on the paperwork. But we later found out that TMZ pulled up the actual paperwork, and it's actually valid. So Giselle actually reflects on Karen and on her birthday coming up and her having to spend time in jail. So they meet at Karen's favorite restaurant with Karen's friend Cookie. And all they could do is focus on Cookie's boobs. Okay. They talk about Karen and her being in jail and how she's doing and how things are going. So we found out that Chris Samuels is texting Cookie. And Ashley, as usual, lets us know that one of her homegirls or somebody she know told her that Stacey was trying to get hooked up with Chris Samuels. So now we know why Monique is coming back, okay? And that ended that episode. But baby, I can't take these people. Giselle and Ashley always in somebody else's storyline. Yeah, you do need an antagonist, but God dog it. Can y'all get your own storyline? Please.